911, where's your emergency?
My grandson shot his daddy up there.
You said your grandson shot your son?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Would you get somebody over here, please?
Do you know where your grandson is?
No, he ran back there and got in his car with his mama.
Grandson shot his son. Son is upstairs.
It's just before 3 p.m. in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where police respond to an apartment after a caller reported that a teen had shot his own father.
1111 was Atkinson, Unit 8.
We got entry here. We got entry right here. Across the street. 5190. Hey, did the shooter run? Where's the runner at? Where is he? The shooter's up there?
Yeah. Not me. This last 1111 was Atkinson, Unit 8. All of I
Where's the son?
I don't know if that's, I think that's the son. I think this is the
grandson?
In the apartment.
No, us. The medical and us.
Hey, tell them I'm starting CPR.
Commencing CPR.
Do we have...
We got a scene.
Yep.
You know where grandma is?
Is grandma here? Anybody else in the house?
Apartment's clear. Apartment's clear. Sorry, just cases all around me right now. There's cases everywhere. We'll say probably like...
Can you go get someone?
I got the gun right here.
Do you want to do that?
We got a firearm here.
We got firearm recovered right here.
Inside, police find 47-year-old Corey Williams Sr. suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. First responders attempt life-saving measures, but the victim was pronounced dead on scene a short time later. Next, officers get a chance to assess the situation and talk to potential witnesses.
Where's grandma?
5111, firearm recovered.
There's no one in the apartment.
When you get a chance, you can say that.
Where's the first witness?
The grandfather, whoever was downstairs, said he just heard about it.
She just heard about it?
He hadn't even been up here. That would be at least 10 cases in here.
Yeah, there's projectiles all over the place. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just nervous.
Do you hear anything or see anything?
I just heard, I had my door closed. I was in my room, but I just heard she shot.
Okay.
Put him in the house.
Do you know your neighbor?
Corey?
Corey Williams?
Yeah, that's his dad right there.
That's his father?
Yeah.
Who, do you know his son?
No. And Corey and his father. You are Jesus.
How old is your son? Okay. Okay. What's your grandson? What's your grandson? He's 18. His name Corey. Okay. Who is he?
Police quickly identify the suspect as 18-year-old Corey Williams Jr., the victim's son, who is MIA at the moment.
Multiple chest shots.
Do we know how many yet?
It's, I'm just from listening, it's a 9 through the chest, another 2 to 3 in the left arm, another 2 to 3 in the hip pelvis area. That's just what I've been able to find.
8 to 9 shots.
From what she says.
Well, he lives here, I think. The son and the mom just got evicted, maybe, according to his dad.
Probably from here.
No, they got evicted from somewhere else, he thought. And now that's maybe where they was here,
Crash here for a minute.
possible. And he was carrying luggage out with him.
The boy was.
The 18-year-old. But then he said there was like 5 to 6 other kids with him.
Oh, that's weird.
That's really weird.
So now the question is, but he said the grandson said he shot him.
As officials begin to gather information, they learn that the suspect allegedly fled the scene with his mother and siblings. Moments later, we get a look at a weapon found on the scene.
And the gun itself is a Smith & Wesson?
Yes.
Police locate a firearm near the body, described in a police report as a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. Investigators also note 11 shell casings scattered around the apartment. Moments later, officers holding the scene notice some suspicious documents.
Looks like he's asking for custody.
Oh. Interesting. He's trying to get custody from the mom probably because she lost her place, so he tried maybe file a quick emergency injunction.
Yeah.
And mom didn't like this?
Possibly.
Keep this in mind for later. Next, about 2 hours pass before the suspect is tracked down at another family member's apartment and confronted by U.S. Marshals.
Corey Williams, this is the Milwaukee Police. Open the door. Corey, open the door. Voice. Open the door. This is gonna get breached. It's open it. Open it now.
What you saying? I can't hear him.
He said run off the back door or something. Let me see your hands. Corey, come out, Corey. Come out. Sir, come on out. All right. The babies are in. Who else is in here?
Police identify the suspect seen here as Corey D. Williams, the teen suspected of killing his father hours earlier.
Got the babies. Can I get my sister? Can I get my sister? Yes, all right. Hey, let me see your hand.
Next, Corey Jr. is escorted to the police station where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
So who all lives in that building off of 11th and Atkinson?
It was my father, and then for a little bit it was my little sisters.
Did you stay over there yourself?
For a little minute, yeah.
Okay. What kind of duration, like from when to when did you live there?
For I said 3 months.
Okay. Do you remember how long ago that was?
No.
You know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you stopped living there about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he kicked me out.
Okay.
You heard that right. Corey says his father kicked him out of the apartment just 2 weeks before the shooting, a statement which piques investigators' interest. Let's continue.
You said you were kicked out a couple weeks ago. Are you able to kind of explain why that happened, or?
He was asking me to do something, I refused, and he just kicked me out.
Okay. Do you remember what he was asking you to do?
He was telling me to tell my mother something. And I refused, and he kicked me out the same night.
Do you remember what he wanted you to tell your mom?
No.
Why'd you guys go over there yesterday?
My mother was trying to get them. She was trying to get a police escort, and they told her to go down there and try and grab them first. Before she called them for an escort. She called them once. They told her to go there and try to grab them. And if he denied her grabbing them, she'd step out and call them again. She'd get a police escort.
And your mom wanted to pick up all the rest of the kids that were over there. So besides your older sister and you, the rest of the kids were there.
Yeah.
Corey explains that he and his mom had gone to the apartment to pick up his siblings after a custody issue arose. We'll learn more about that later. Now, detectives want to know what exactly led up to the shooting.
So when you guys get there, do you guys knock at the door, or how does that work?
We went to the front door. We were ringing our grandfather's doorbell so he can let us in.
Okay.
He didn't let us in. We went around back, and there's
Was your dad there?
No.
Okay, so he wasn't home when you guys got there? How long do you guys think you were there before your dad came home?
5 to 10 minutes, maybe 20.
Okay, and then if you're able to kind of explain what happened.
But when he came in?
Yeah.
He came in, like to the front door. I was grabbing my stuff, putting it in a suitcase, like my computer and my clothes. He came in, and the mom started to argue. Then I kind of butted in and just told him to like move around, let us leave. He started tussling me at me like right here. He was throwing me around. And at this point, he had a gun in his hand.
And what kind of things was he saying to you when this was going on?
I don't really remember that. He was cussing at me, I know that. Telling me to have respect.
And where's everyone else when this is going on?
They're right there. They're next to me. They're trying to like pull his hand off my collar.
So everyone was in the living room?
Yeah.
When you said throwing you around, can you kind of describe how that was?
Like flinging me around, like one hand, apparently like, not like picking me up, but like flinging me around.
Okay.
Like,
do you know what happens then?
And he swings me around to the dining room, like the dining room kitchen table. And he swings me over there and there's...
I know this is really tough, man. I can't even put myself in your shoes.
He swings me over to the table. And there's a firearm on the table. Or a gun. Yeah, I grab it and I shoot him.
Corey admits to shooting his father during an alleged altercation, but detectives continue digging for more answers.
What happened after that?
We left. Then left, but like, my mother called the police. Then we left.
Did your siblings go with you?
Like to the car?
Yep.
They went the moment it went down, like they left, like they ran.
Okay. Do you remember who drove?
Mother.
Okay. After you shot the weapon, what did your dad do?
He fell for me.
Okay. Did he say anything?
No.
And then, do you think, when you were done shooting it, do you think it was empty?
I don't remember. Yeah, probably.
Now, detectives confront Corey Jr. with some new information that they say is not exactly adding up with his story.
Can you try to remember how many times you shot? Like, was it more than 5 or less than 5?
More.
Was it more than 10 or less than 10?
It was more than 5. I know that.
Okay, so 5 to 10? Okay, is it more than 10 or do you remember?
I don't.
Okay. And when your dad fell, did you continue to shoot from your recollection?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
By the time you fell, it was over.
Okay. Because we'll bring in a few photos, and the only reason why we asked that is because in the crime scene where he was, there was casings around his body.
No.
One of the things that I'm concerned about down the line is that the autopsy shows that potentially maybe he was hit while he was already on the ground. If that's the case, I just want to jump ahead of that and figure out why that would be. So if that happened, I would really appreciate kind of the explanation behind that versus hearing it one way now and then figuring it out later. Because I'm not calling you a liar at all. I just want to get ahead and figure out what happened.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
I know it's a lot. We threw a lot at you, but...
Corey ends the interview and is booked into jail for second-degree reckless homicide and use of a dangerous weapon. Next, detectives bring in Corey's mother, who allegedly escorted him away from the scene. Let's see what she has to say.
But we do need to get more of an understanding as to what happened. And I guess you told him kind of a motive yesterday as far as him forging your signature.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that wasn't a motive, but that was the reason why. It was kind of the reason why I went up there, but I was already wanting to go over there. Okay. But then once I got that call, it was like, yeah, I need to officially go over there, because at this point I feel like he was going a little bit too far with things. He's doing a lot. So once they called and told me that he forged my signature, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go over here and grab them really quick, because at this point, like, you can't just do court papers and then sign my signature on them and then say that that's official. So
the suspect's mother says she was informed by the state that her ex had allegedly forged her signature on custody documents, prompting the initial reason for her arrival at the apartment. That's where she says she intended to pick up her children, who had been temporarily staying with their father, while she searched for a place to live.
From him, because he had already been like trying to like threaten me to like go up there to do like custody papers and stuff. Why? And all I need is just for you to help watch the kids until I find a place to stay.
Was it releasing all your rights and him taking complete rights of the kids, or what was the paperwork?
I have no idea. I didn't really read it. They didn't really say exactly what it was. So I'm guessing I'm thinking it was releasing all my rights and over to him.
Why would he do that?
I have no idea. When he can hardly even take care of himself. That's why I ended up just dropping them off at their dad's house, and then I was in my car. Okay. But I just need him at that moment to just, take the kids from me. I was not like I said, I was abandoning him or anything, so I wasn't.
And then how many kids you don't have to name, how many kids do you have with Corey?
Together we had 6 kids together, because 2 of them missing his.
Okay. I guess there's parts that you left out that we know there's just more to expand on. And I get it, you're scared. It's a trust issue. You've never talked with him before. Now this is your second interview with Mike. We're not going to lie to you. We just want to hear an account as what happened. You know what happened to Corey?
No, like I said, when I was walking out the door, that's when everything happened when I walked out the door. As soon as I walked out into the hallway, I heard the gunshots, and I turned around and I seen Mr. Williams on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you get contacted that there was this false signature, and then what do you do next?
And then that's when I put on my clothes, and then I contacted Corey and I said, hey, you guys put your clothes on, because I want to go over there and grab the babies or whatever, because your dad is doing too much, so I just want you guys to go.
You talked to your son, Corey?
Yeah, okay. Corey Jr. I just asked him like, hey, could you and come down there with me just for like safety reasons, so I can go grab the kids. After I got that call from the court, I called the non-emergency police line to see how can I get a police escort. And they told me to go down there and try first. And if I have to be in the area. And if I try first, and if he doesn't give me the kids first, to go back to the car and to call them, and they will come out and do the escort. And that's what I was going to do. But I took my sons with me for safety, just in case, because me and Corey has a history of domestic violence. Just in case he decided
Which is reported?
Yeah, just in case he decided to want to put his hands on me, I just had my sons with me to, help de-escalate things. When I got there, he wasn't there, so I just started putting their stuff on, getting them together. But then as we were getting them together, he came in the middle of that. And then he was
Did he know you were going to be there?
No.
No, okay.
It was
So maybe it was a surprise to him that you were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was just like, I'm coming to get the kids. And he's like, no, you can't do it, trying to show me that paper that he forged. And I'm like, I know you, that's just a paper that I know that you found off a line and you printed up and you stamped it out and just took it up to the courts. That's not legit, that's not real.
Yep.
So I was like, he's like, you're still not gonna leave, you're not gonna leave, you're not leaving. I'm like, yes I am. But then at that point, I was gonna go walk out to my car. I was gonna tell the boys to come on, let's go. And I was gonna walk to my car and call for the escort. But before I can do that, that's when everything just escalated from there.
So what was the trigger point?
The trigger point was like when me and Corey Sr. was talking in a conversation. Then Corey Jr. stepped in and told him like,
like pertaining, like, let us go. It was like something in that matter, like, let us go, move out the way, let us go. And then after that, that's when them two, they started getting into it and getting into a tussle, and then I had to step into them like twice to break it up.
They got into a tussle, okay.
Yeah.
Who's all in the apartment when the arguings occur?
It's everybody, and then I had my little ones go out into the hallway.
Who's everybody? Just name.
So it's me and all 8 of my children and Corey Sr.
How long were you in the hallway for?
Like, I want to say, like a second. Like, I walked, as soon as I walked out the door, bam, 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 bam. That's when I heard it, and I turned back around, and I ran back into the house. No, my kids don't have a father. How do you have a dad?
Now, detectives confront the suspect's mother with information they say doesn't add up with her original story.
Here's my question for you. Who had guns that day?
I didn't see the guns. I didn't see them. They proclaimed they had them, but I didn't see any guns. I didn't see it.
So here's the other problem that we have. Did you ever see, when you were in that apartment, did you ever see Corey Jr. or Corey Sr. with a gun?
No. When I went to the bathroom, When I went to the bathroom, that's probably when Corey grabbed the gun and did, and I still didn't see it. I didn't even know he had it. I never saw anybody grab a gun. I never saw one gun, nothing. None of that. That's how I'm not understanding how Mr. Williams got shot. I never seen not one gun.
Well, he got shot a lot. You know that?
Yes, yes. I heard all the rounds when I was in the hallway. That's when I heard the rounds in the hallways.
How many?
I ran back, like I said, when I heard the gunshots, I ran back in. And then I seen what was going on. I said no, and I screamed and I yelled like, Corey, what's going on? What happened? What did you do?
What did he say?
I can't even remember what he said. I don't even think he really said anything.
Well, who ran in the apartment first? Was out by you?
Yeah, I ran back in first, and then it came in behind me.
And what did he do?
Like, I can't even remember. Like, everything is just so blank to me. Like, yeah,
we got to be a little more honest here.
Yeah, everything is so...
Listen to me. The fact that you don't see a gun at all, that is just so far from the truth.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I didn't see a gun. By the time I was in the hallway and came back in, I don't know if he stuck it up under his shirt, tossed it, what? I don't know what he did with it.
I know what happened, and if you were in there first, you would have seen what happened too.
So, Aiden is telling us that when he gets in, so if you're before him, okay, so he's following after you, right? He's saying that he clearly sees Corey standing there with the gun pointing still at Corey.
See, that's the part I blanked out on. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't see that part. This is the gun I seen. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is the gun I seen. I don't remember these 2 guns.
Okay, that's fair. Where did you see that one?
And this the one I seen. No, I don't remember those 2 when I seen them.
And where did you see it?
This the one I seen in Corey's head. That's what I see. That's what I see. You know, I don't remember it like that's what I see. Because I'm like, everything was all fast and I blacked out. I heard the gunshots, but I didn't see a gun. But then now I'm thinking about it. This is the gun I did see. Can I have somebody here to represent me too?
You can?
Yeah.
So you're here for aiding a felon.
I'm not aiding anything.
Well, I don't think he ever told you. So just
I didn't aid anything.
Just so that you know.
I didn't aid anything, and then I go to school too. I get back to my kids. I was not trying to make sure that Corey didn't go to jail or anything. I was not trying to aid a fugitive or anything.
Court records show Corey later accepted a deal and pleaded guilty to homicide by negligent handling of a dangerous weapon or explosive. He was initially sentenced to 5 to 8 years in a state correctional facility, but the judge stayed the sentence and instead imposed 5 years of probation, sparing the teen years behind bars. Subscribe now for easier access to the latest from Law and Crime Bodycam.